I really wasn't sure if I wanted to talk about this or not, but alright, fine. Let's talk about the cryptic layoff rumors. So this whole thing kind of started with this article from Game World Observer. It points out that a Twitter user found several posts on LinkedIn from several Cryptic employees, all of which are saying that said employees are open to work. Some of these include senior game designer Jesse Heinig, who I believe has worked on Star Trek Online since its beginning, as well as senior community manager Mike Fatum, aka Ambassador Kale. I know Casual SAB did a bigger deep dive on this in his own video, and he found several more Cryptic employees, several which are from the Stowe dev team, also using the open to work hashtag on their LinkedIn profiles. Now, the situation doesn't actually start with this LinkedIn find, but actually with what's going on with Embracer Group. Embracer Group has spent the last year or so buying up as many game studios as they can get their hands on. This includes what used to be the North American branch of Perfect World Entertainment, which were the owners of Cryptic Studios. Cryptic has since been put under the umbrella of Gearbox Publishing. Now, the problem is that the deal that was supposed to be happening between Savvy and Embracer isn't happening anymore. That has fallen apart, so Embracer is out that $2 billion. But the problem is, they've already spent a lot of that money buying up all these studios, and now they are talking about quote-unquote restructuring. Part of this restructuring has already included the closing of several studios, including Volition, the creators of the Saints Row series. So this, coupled with the fact that several Cryptic employees seem to be looking for work, makes it look like Cryptic Studios might be next on Embracer Group's chopping block. Now, this still does come as a surprise, given that Embracer Group itself did call out both Star Trek Online and Neverwinter as being some of their better back catalog performers. So it doesn't make a lot of sense that they would shut down a studio that is still showing profits. Since all this started going around, Ambassador Kale has posted on Twitter saying that he has not been laid off by Cryptic, and further clarifying that none of the teams at Cryptic are changing at this time. I did reach out to Kale to see if there were any other statements he wanted to make on this topic, but all he said was that even if there was something to talk about, he wouldn't be able to share it. Which is kind of what I expected, but, I had to try. So, what does this mean for Cryptic and Star Trek Online? Well, obviously we really can't say anything for certain right now, given that there have been no official statements put out. This could be a case of Cryptic employees just trying to cover their butts in case the hammer does come down from Embracer, but it is also a possibility that they know something that they are not allowed to talk about yet. I know Spencer did some theorizing on his video, and honestly, I'm pretty much in agreement with him. I don't think Stowe is going anywhere, but we are probably going to see some downsizing in its development. And if that is the case, I don't know what that's going to look like, because we're already at a point where we're only getting story updates like 3 times a year, and I don't know how the game is going to last if that gets any lower. But yeah, I'm really not sure how to close this one out, but on the off chance that anyone at Cryptic is watching this, I hope you guys are doing okay, and I hope that this is just some unwarranted panic on our parts.